of the NBA.
Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Aaron Baines out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. You know, I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head during the first few NBA games they play.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt about it. I think back to my rookie days long years ago, man, and I was so excited, thrilled to be living a dream. But the games come, the traveling, the practices, the game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Now here's Curry. Baines with the block. They retain possession. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Pass to Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. The logic is sound. The execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thank you, David. Passes it to Embiid. He kicks to Curry. Embiid against Baines. Embiid, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Embiid kicks to Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Van Vliet against Simmons. Pass to Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Lowry nails both of them. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Simmons, the bounce pass. Thibault finds Harris. Curry against Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Trent, and he can't bank that one in.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
In Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now Simmons. Last game we saw him score 13. Down low, here's Embiid. And Baines pulls it down. Raptors with the lead. And it's Lowry penetrating. Count that one.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks.
Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they pick up 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here is Van Vliet. The pass to Anunoby. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Simmons with it. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Here's Embiid. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, he's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. No good on the triple. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Harris. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Van Vliet attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. For 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Stolen. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Here's McCaw. Pass to Hood. Boucher with the ball. Working on Howard. Basket counts. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The pass to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Now here is Hill. 9 points last game out. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
McCaw, the pass to Johnson, and the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Harris outside. Kicks it to Howard. Here's Hill. The rebound by Johnson.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Harris outside. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hill. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line.
2 shots.
So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
No good on that one. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Hood, following the basket by Dwight Howard. To the inside. Right block shot. Great D that time from Howard. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. He kicks it to Hill. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
McCaw, the pass to Boucher. And it's sent back by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Outside Hill. Out to Harris. It's deflected. Fast break Toronto. Here's Bembry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris outside. Now Howard, coming off a solid outing against Miami. 5 on the clock. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark. And they're pushing it up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. No good there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, up 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so you kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Green. Then it's George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. First free throw is good. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now here's Embiid. A 23-point game for him in the win against Miami. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night. Toronto trailing. Here's McCall. Outside Hood. McCall, the pass to Bembry. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Hood kicks to VanVleet. 6 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. He dishes it to Embiid. He's looking for Howard and finds him, and the basket is good. Howard's got 6.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Simmons feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And it's the Raptors ball, trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. To the left wing. Here's Trent. Up and in from the low block. Trent's got his second bucket. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Simmons. The feed now to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
76ers trailing. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Here's Trent. Payton's trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6 outside Curry. There's the triple. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Trent. Simmons pulls it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player, a polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here is Van Vliet. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. To the middle, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And now here comes Simmons leading the break, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor, so effortless and efficient in his movement.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto, trailing by 2. The pass to Trent. And the layup's good off the glass. Trent's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Milton. Now recovering. Milton kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Raptors 3rd. 4th, the 76ers.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Lowry. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Embiid. To the inside, Milton. Banked in off the glass. Milton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Toronto calls timeout. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Anunoby. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Simmons with it. Passes to Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Harris. Over Trent. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Lowry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And so Lowry nails both of them. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tries the hook. Simmons dishes to Embiid, and the shot goes down. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet, and too long on the shot.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Harris, no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 12 in the game.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Outside, Green. And the pass to Embiid. It's blocked, but he stays with it. Green finds Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Anunoby. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred Van Vliet. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Bembry. Here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. Over Boucher. Embiid, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Simmons on the wing. Over in the corner, Green. Offensive rebound, Harris. Johnson with the block.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's McCall. Down low, here's Benbury.
Are you kidding me?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hood. George Hill's checked in for Simmons. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 4. Passes it to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to Hill. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That free throw, no good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Hood gets the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The 76ers trail by 5. Hill deciding where to go with it. For 3, Harris. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Out to Hood. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Hood can't get it to go. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Korkmaz passes to Harris. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris, because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. first free throw is good.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
The Raptors making a switch here. Baines is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Harris drops them both. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 16 seconds left here in the second. Tries it from 9, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Anunoby out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Connects from 3-point range.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Now here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Now Simmons. Kicks it to Harris. And it's in there. Harris has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Not shying away at all from some contact. Harris takes it to the rim with force.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Van Vliet passes to Baines. Lowry against Curry. And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 16.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. Harris looking it over. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Trent. There's the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Baines against Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. And Embiid drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lowry passes to Trent.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in steals, second in assists. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. 9-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thibault. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Embiid drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. He kicks to Baines. Clock at 6. And stolen by Howard. Milton with it. Lowry picks him up. Poked loose. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Throws it up high.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Simmons. He's got 6. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, we know, Clark, that's something that's also going to impact the NBA this season. Teams are not going to get a lot of footage of the incoming draft class.
Great point, Kevin. And again, that's why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players, and this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more of information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability. You know, we've gotten used to seeing this from Joel Embiid, a lethal offensive player who can get hot fast.
Van Vliet passes to Baines. Back to Van Vliet. He lobs it up. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 7. And here now is Thibault. Howard finds Milton. From deep. The shot that time not on target. In Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lowry drawing the double team. It's stolen by Milton. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Thybulle with the ball. Feeds it to Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now, here's Boucher. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Dishes it to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
The 76ers trail by 7. There's the pass to Thybulle. Basket good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Boucher. Van Vliet attacking, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one is off.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
George Hill's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 4. McCaw, the pass to Hood. Rebound by the 76ers. Lobbed up there for Howard. And Anunoby sends it back. Here's Hood. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hood's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Terrific speed and understated athleticism from Hill. I mean, all he needs is a little room to attack, and then he'll exploit it with fervor.
Here's McCall. Passes it to Hood. Inside, here's Anunoby. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Hill kicks to Milton. Pass to Howard from about 16, and no good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hammering it home with authority. Howard taking pride in following up those missed shots and doing it with major force.
Here's McCall. The pass to Bembry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. First free throw is good. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Toronto. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Simmons. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. So he gets them both. Here is Howard. He's got 13. Harris outside.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hood, the pass to Anunoby. Rejected by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Fires from 18. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the numbers here for Rodney Hood? Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
That free throw missing. That one misses.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
He gets it in there. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Hill following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. To the inside, Korkmaz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Raptors leading by 7. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. Harris draws the double. It's back to Hill. Clock at 4. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I think the mid-range spot of the floor is where Hill excels most. He knocks down that shot with great regularity.
Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Hood, the pass to Anunoby. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors with the lead. And Van Vliet, here we go. Bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Harris outside. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Hood. Harris against Anunoby. Harris misses. Raptors leading by 9. To the middle. Hood gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the 76ers call time here. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove
right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Raptors making a change here. Baines is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Ben Simmons comes in for Korkmaz, and Curry subbed in for Green. Harris dishes to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Hill against Van Vliet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Harris following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Hill, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Hood, the pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Off target from the wing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Curry is out there with George Hill. Then there's Howard, and it's Simmons in at the small forward position.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Van Vliet against Hill. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up the floor, and Howard slams it home.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Hood for 3. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 12.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Curry. Hood against Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Lowry passes to Baines. Van Vliet against Hill. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 22 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Outside Curry. Now here is Hill. Harris outside.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Hill up top, covered by Van Vliet. Harris inside the line, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. 20 points for him.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Hood. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Boucher. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers trail by 14. Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Hill. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Simmons finds Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Good. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. In the corner, it's Harris. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. And the 3 off target. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The 76ers trail by 12. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Lowry can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Curry looking it over. Simmons passes to Curry. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Rejection. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Floats one up. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry with the bounce pass. Baines against Embiid. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 23 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Toronto leading by 13. Now Van Vliet. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Thibault. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Baines.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Simmons. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Good work there as it goes.
Hey, Embiid is sensational at focusing in on what he's doing with his shot, even with tough defense. And in that case, only so much you can do.
Now, here's Lowry. Passes it to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid, the 76ers trail by 13. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Lowry with the ball, guarded by Curry.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Curry on the wing. Fires from 14. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The shot by Lowry, no good. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. The 76ers trail by 15. Curry passes to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got 25 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside Curry. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. And it's good, 2 points. Embiid's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's good. Van Vliet's got 34 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Thibault. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Boucher. Offensive rebound. Curry lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Pass to Trent. Now Boucher. Over Embiid. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Curry with the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And the Raptors call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. And here are the Raptors now. 10-point lead. Pass to Trent. Over to the left wing. Boucher finds VanVleet, and the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 10. Knocks it loose. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Curry passes to Howard. Pass to Thibault. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. Lowry against Curry. The drive by Lowry. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Lowry. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Anunoby, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Misses the 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Toronto.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, They just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Fred VanVleet.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Just 3 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Looked like the defense really got it done for you tonight.
You know, we focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked on in the last couple of days of practice.
That's been your identity as a team for a while. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.